ARMY, there are moments between Jimin and Jungkook that don't need a dramatic gesture, a big reaction, or even a single word to capture everyone's attention. During the FIFA World Cup 2026 events, fans once again noticed how often these two BTS members appeared close to each other. And this time it wasn't just one moment that stood out. From sitting side by side and walking together to Jungkook seemingly finding his way back near Jimin, the little details quickly became the moments fans couldn't stop talking about. But what made these moments so interesting? And why does even the simplest interaction between Jimin and Jungkook continue to make ARMY smile? Let's take a closer look at the moments that caught everyone's attention. We've seen several moments involving Jimin and Jungkook during the FIFA World Cup 2026 events. And one of the first things fans noticed was simply how often they seemed to share the same space. Whether they were sitting together, standing among the other members, or moving in the same direction, Jimin and Jungkook repeatedly appeared close to one another. Nothing about these moments necessarily looked planned or dramatic. Instead, they felt like ordinary interactions between two longtime BTS members who were simply enjoying the same environment. Yet for fans who naturally pay attention to their interactions, these small details were more than enough to become memorable highlights. One of the most noticeable patterns was how frequently Jimin and Jungkook ended up side by side. In a group as large as BTS, there are countless possible combinations of where each member can stand or sit. Yet during these events, fans once again spotted Jimin and Jungkook sharing the same area several times. Sometimes they were seated next to each other, while at other moments they were standing or walking nearby. These moments may look completely ordinary from the outside, but that familiarity is exactly what makes them enjoyable for fans. There was something comforting about seeing two members who have spent so many years together naturally sharing the same space again. What makes these moments even more interesting is the fact that Jimin and Jungkook didn't appear to be deliberately creating attention. They weren't constantly looking toward the cameras or trying to turn every interaction into a highlight. Instead, they seemed comfortable simply being around each other while also interacting with the people and members around them. Sometimes they talked, sometimes they listened, and sometimes they simply remained nearby. That natural atmosphere is important because it allows fans to appreciate the moments without needing to turn every movement into something dramatic. Sometimes, two people simply being comfortable around each other can be more memorable than a carefully staged interaction. Then came one of the details that really caught fans' attention. Jungkook seemed to remain surprisingly close to Jimin during several moments. From a fan's playful perspective, it almost looked as if Jungkook had some kind of radar that kept bringing him back into Jimin's vicinity. Whenever Jimin moved or interacted with someone else, Jungkook could sometimes still be seen nearby. Of course, saying that Jungkook has a special radar is simply a fun way for fans to describe what they noticed, and we can't know what was actually going through his mind. Still, the repeated proximity was certainly one of the cute details that made these moments stand out. It wasn't only their positions that caught attention. Fans also noticed Jungkook's expressions and small reactions while Jimin was talking or interacting with others. These brief reactions can be easy to miss because they often last only a few seconds, but fans who were watching closely quickly picked them up. There was no need for a dramatic exchange. A glance, a small expression, or simply remaining nearby could already become a memorable moment. This is one reason why fan cameras and event footage often lead to so many different observations. Sometimes the smallest details become the moments that fans replay and discuss the most. Another detail that quickly became a fan favorite was the moment when Jimin and Jungkook appeared to share a pillow. At first glance, it may seem like a very simple thing, and realistically, it could simply have been a convenient or comfortable situation. But because it involved Jimin and Jungkook, fans naturally noticed it immediately. What made the moment charming wasn't necessarily the pillow itself, but the sense that they appeared comfortable sharing the same space and item. For fans, it became another small snapshot of their time together. Simple, casual, and unexpectedly memorable. One important thing about these moments is that they don't need to be exaggerated to be enjoyable. Jimin and Jungkook don't have to make a huge gesture or create an obvious interaction every time they appear together. Sometimes they can simply sit beside each other, talk casually, listen to another member, or enjoy what is happening around them. Those ordinary situations can actually make their interactions feel more genuine and relatable. After spending so many years together as BTS members, being comfortable in the same space is completely natural. And that's exactly why fans can enjoy these moments without needing to assign a deeper meaning to every single movement. There is also something familiar about seeing Jimin and Jungkook together again. Fans have watched their interactions across countless BTS activities, performances, interviews, behind-the-scenes moments, and events over the years. So when they once again appear side by side, it can bring back that familiar feeling immediately. The appeal isn't necessarily about one specific interaction. Instead, it's about recognizing a dynamic that fans have seen many times before. A simple walk, a shared conversation, or sitting close to one another can remind fans of how naturally these two members have shared the same environment throughout their BTS journey. At the same time, it's important to remember that not every interaction needs a deeper explanation. Jimin and Jungkook are members of the same group, longtime colleagues, and people who have spent a significant amount of time working together. Naturally, they will sometimes sit together, walk together, talk to each other, or remain close during group activities. Fans can appreciate these moments while still respecting the fact that we don't know exactly what either member is thinking or feeling in a particular situation. The fun comes from enjoying what is actually visible rather than turning a brief interaction into something it may not be. Perhaps that's what makes the FIFA World Cup 2026 moments so enjoyable. There wasn't necessarily one huge scene that defined everything. Instead, there were many small moments that gradually created a memorable picture. Jimin and Jungkook sitting beside each other, appearing nearby while the other was talking, walking in the same direction, sharing a pillow, and simply being comfortable in the same environment. Each moment by itself might seem insignificant, but together they created a series of familiar and heartwarming snapshots that fans could appreciate. Sometimes the most memorable content isn't created by a major event within the event. It's created by the little things happening naturally in between. Beyond Jimin and Jungkook specifically, there is another reason these moments are meaningful to ARMY. Seeing BTS members together again is always something fans look forward to. Their schedules can be incredibly busy, and every opportunity to see the members sharing the same event naturally becomes special. When Jimin and Jungkook happen to appear together repeatedly, fans are naturally going to notice. Their moments become part of a larger picture of BTS spending time together, interacting with one another, and enjoying important events as a group. In that sense, these FIFA World Cup moments are not only about one duo, they are also part of the excitement of seeing the members together again. So, what can we take away from these FIFA World Cup 2026 moments? Jimin and Jungkook once again gave fans plenty of simple interactions to enjoy, from sitting side by side and walking together to appearing close to each other throughout different parts of the event. Jungkook's seemingly frequent proximity to Jimin, their shared pillow moment, and those tiny expressions and reactions all became fun details for fans to notice. But perhaps the biggest takeaway is that nothing needed to be exaggerated. Their natural presence around each other was already enough to create memorable moments. Fans can simply enjoy those snapshots for what they are. Two BTS members spending time together during an important event. In the end, sometimes the smallest moments really do become the ones fans remember the longest. A seat next to each other, a short walk, a quick glance, a shared pillow, or simply being in the same frame can bring a smile to thousands of fans around the world. The FIFA World Cup 2026 events once again gave ARMY several of these simple Jimin and Jungkook moments, and fans will undoubtedly continue watching for more natural interactions in the future. Whatever the next event brings, there's no need to force a storyline or make every moment dramatic. We can simply enjoy Jimin and Jungkook being themselves, appreciate their friendship and teamwork as BTS members, and celebrate the little moments that make fans happy. If you enjoyed these Jimin and Jungkook moments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next BTS update. Until the next video, let's keep enjoying the journey and all those unexpected little moments that make being ARMY so special.